Crypto miner Argo Blockchain faced equipment challenges and higher costs in July, so more miners struggling. The London-based company produced 219 Bitcoin in the month, 22% more than in June. Crypto miner Argo Blockchain mined 219 Bitcoin or Bitcoin equivalents in July, 22% more than in June, even as it combated equipment problems and higher electricity costs. Power costs at its Helios facility in Texas were greater than anticipated, partly as a result of the higher natural gas price and partly due to increased demand for air conditioning during the unusually hot summer, driving up electricity prices. Hey, I'm here in Texas. I'm dealing with the same thing, just at a much smaller level, and I get it. Also, I gotta bitch a little bit, okay? I've been talking to the electricity company, and I've gotten higher in the levels, and then finally I got an email, and they told me that the increase in price was due to the war in Ukraine, and I call shit on that. They told me that the natural gas prices have risen 200 to 300% because of the war in Ukraine, and I said, who's the number one producer of natural gas in the world? And they went, huh? Because they don't know. I said, Texas. Texas. It's not even the United States, it's Texas. Yes, the United States, but thanks to Texas. So what you're telling me is that you're shipping natural gas to Russia and then buying it back for 300% more? Look, I know more goes into it, but this is absolute ludicrous. It frustrates me to no hell. Or no end. There we go. All hell, no end. That's the rant. I can't, everything's going to get blamed on that. That's the problem. Next they're going to blame it on tensions between Taiwan and China, by the way. That's going to come next. While Texas and other U.S. states are generally friendly towards mining firms, there is a threat of relationships becoming strained should their presence put a burden on the electricity supply during periods of heightened demand. Several mining firms halted operations in the state last month to minimize the threat of power outages that would affect people's homes. Riot Blockchain pocketed $9.5 million in power credits as a result of the curtailing its output. Now, these large mining firms, in general, they get these benefits that us smaller, miners do not get. Even though I am technically in an industrial complex with a full LLC, etc., the power company does not give me these credits. Now, I probably need to work better on trying to figure out who will give me these credits. And if there's anybody in chat that can help me out with that, that would be awesome, because I am at the point of pretty much getting to trying to figure out how to cancel my lease and move the farm to a different location. I'm still doing research on that. Argo, which is based in London, also had failures among its S17 and T17 miners, which it said reflects wider mining industry experience. Argo found that a large number of its 17 series machines are not operational nor suitable for repair. Ooh, that's really important that you guys note that. The S17 and T17 miners. And I'm gonna tell you, I've been playing with the S19J Pro, okay? And we're going to have the review, but you guys already saw that I talked about it being too hot to run. I don't think the new generation of the Bitmain miners are as good as they look on paper. Meaning, I do not think you're going to get the returns that you expect to get off of them. I think their performance is bad. I think their build quality is shot. And I think that they were just pumping them out, and now they're dumping them on the public. And I don't think that they're necessarily a good purchase. From a purely technical, hardware perspective, they're pretty poor machines. And that's the S19. And apparently the S17 and T17s have issues as well. With the removal of these, Argo's hash rate in July stood at 2.23 exahash a second, largely unchanged from its 2.22 exahash a second in June, as new S19J Pros were installed. During the month, Argo raised around $20 million from the sale of 887 Bitcoin and used some of the pay to back some of its loan from Galaxy Digital for the purchase of the Helios facility. The loan balance outstanding stood at $6.72 million as of the end of July. Shares of Argos traded on the London Stock Exchange fell about 3% at 822 UTC. They have fallen around 55% this year following the trend of Bitcoin's price. Now, obviously, Core Scientific, or Cores, does seem to be outperforming Argo in this particular space. Thanks for checking out this clip from the Crypto Mining Show. You can check out the full episode here or more crypto content down here. Also, I'd like you to check out my locals page at sonofatech.locals.com, where you can become a member for free or choose to be a $5 a month supporter that unlocks additional content.